could barely recognize you at first.
A lot of people think that the biggest jump for college players is between the freshman and sophomore years that summer. Do you feel like you did a lot of things that have improved your game?
Yeah, just starting in the spring, as soon as the season was over, I knew I wasn't going to test the waters or anything, so I got straight to the gym. I was working out with Coach Alford, Coach Bartow as soon as he got here, and Chris, me, Prince, we're all in the gym because you can always make the biggest jump in college between freshman and sophomore. So, yeah, I did everything I could to get better.
What would you say you worked on the most?
I worked on my shot because that had to improve. I worked on conditioning, make sure that I could play longer if I was put in there for longer. Worked on my defense because I've got to solidify myself as a defender, and I take pride on that side of the ball. And I just worked on, pretty much every facet of the game, but those were the top ones right there.
In terms of your shot, what did you do to improve that? Was it a form thing or just kind of repetition?
No, it was really more just reps and getting my confidence back. I don't know, last year I was really just beating myself up every time I missed one, so I forced myself to lose confidence. So in the summer I just repped it up, saw it go in, and I got the confidence back.
Did you have like a number that you were hoping for every day, like every day I have to take X number of shots or something?
Not really. Just making sure that I saw it go through the net a lot. The number would be a lot. At the end of practice, I make sure I make 5 in a row in all 7 spots, just so I can make sure it's consistent. Because you can always make 10, but if you just try to make 10, you could end up missing 10 as well. It's not consistent.
What do you guys have to do to break the press better than the end of that game the other night?
We just got to work on it more. The other night it was just we hadn't really worked on it much. So now in practice, we just got to work on it more, make sure we're more confident, calm when seeing it. Because we can do it, so we just got to work on it.
During the summers, a lot of NBA players will come through UCLA and play at the Student Activity Center, like Russell Westbrook, James Harden. Did you ever get a chance to play with those guys in pickup games?
Yeah, I played all of them.
What did you learn from that? How cool was that?
It was more, they just beat up on me. They just taught me, it made me understand the difference in the levels. There's more toughness. I respect it a lot more. I already respected their game a lot, but now I do it a lot more, just going up against them. And just all of them are just, like, they're all dogs, They go at everybody, no matter if I'm in the college level and they're obviously above me, they went at me like I was, somebody that was trying to take their paycheck. So it's just that mindset that they all have. I got to put that in my game.
Do you talking smack?
Talking smack?
Do they talk smack to you?
Yeah, Russ does a lot. It's all love, though. So I know. Yeah, Russ talks a lot of smack.
Who all do you go up against?
Who all?
Yeah,
I run against Russ, KD, Paul George. It's a lot of names. I can't really think of all of them. Those are top 3.
Did they tell you when they're coming in, or you just show up and
No, I
you
made sure I showed up every time.
Oh, okay.
So if they were there, and I was there too.
To go against guys like that, how much does that kind of give you something to aspire to, something even more to aspire to now?
Just going up against guys that I look up to, it's humbling. Just knowing that I want to be where they are someday. I just got to pick up on everything that they do, because obviously I want to be where they are. They know, they've got the experience. So if I try to pick up on their game, all it's going to do is help me.
Does it make you an additional amount of thankfulness just knowing that you're here so you can play with them? Like, because they don't come to every college campus like the KDs of the world, the Russell Westbrooks.
Yeah, definitely. LA is a perfect place for me, for almost everything. So, guys don't go through a lot of other colleges. Like, a lot of teams we played there, they didn't get to play these guys, and they didn't get that. So I made sure I took advantage of it. Like I said, I made sure I showed up every day so I could play against all of them.
What's your favorite part of playing with Moses?
Favorite part?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many things. that guy's great. 7'2". It's just he takes up a lot of space. He gets a lot of attention. I try to give him the ball as much as I can, because giving him the ball opens it up for everyone else as well as him. And just he makes it easier for us to play inside out. which is what you have to do to win games. So he's a big part. It's a lot of things that he does that just makes it easier for everybody.